Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Zulus. At the end of the previous episode, we finally managed to research writing, which means we now have access to a great library. But the question is, how do we build it fast enough so that no one steals it from us? We know that at least Venice has writing. That's one thing. But another problem is we can't just build great library. We have to build library at the right time. And the right time is after we research military theory so that we can unlock mathematics with the free tech. I really hate when I have to build a great library and unlock one of these three tags. I really want to unlock a tag from classical era, otherwise it really feels like waste. So we have 29 turns, which is actually more than the time we need to build the great library. So what we need is to find some science and not some production. We have to reduce this time as much as possible and adjust the building time of the great library according to the research time. Also, I noticed one thing when I was going through all the city-states, and that's here. We have a quest from Brussels to build one of our unique buildings and get production as a reward. So that will shave a few turns off the Great Library. We can always buy one of these tiles, chop down the forest and get production that way. So I'm not that worried about losing Great Library. I'm really more worried about getting the library way too soon. But, well, we can always just switch to something else and delay the library that way. So, basically the goal for today is to get the Great Library at the right time, and then I talked about some long-term plan in the previous episode. So, right now, I want to focus on getting Memphis, or rather the area around Memphis. I will settle closer to Ulundi, not on the river, so that we get all the pastures in the area. We will then get a border with Attila, which is not amazing. Attila is getting ahead. I really hate that, but oh well, he's close to us, right? So it has to happen. And maybe after Memphis, actually Sweden, of course, is a target once we get catapults, which shouldn't take that long. But after Sweden, we will probably have to focus on Attila, and that means that I may have to take Ormus and Brussels so that they are not in the way. I want to have a long front with them, uninterrupted by some city-states, and just attack along the whole front and take Attila's territory. That will probably be our first major war. After that, I'm not sure if Egypt will still be in the game. I have a feeling that Denmark will have something to say about that. But after Attila, we'll focus on either the remains of Egypt and then Denmark, or Denmark right away if Egypt is not in the game anymore, and slow them down as well, because you can see that the Denmark and Attila are the only civs that are ahead of us. So we will shut them down early, and yeah, then we'll see. That's all I can plan for right now. And actually, one more thing about the Danish religion that they got in the previous episode. They have a good war, so that definitely helped them a lot. But I'm still surprised that they managed to get the religion first, even with that pantheon. And I know that they've been fighting pretty much all the time. But this early, I wouldn't expect them to kill that many units, or so many units that it would be enough to give them religion first, because usually they don't care about religion at all. Like, I would expect the God of War to give them a religion at some point, to be one of the 5 saves that get religion in this game. I just wouldn't expect them to be first. So, still surprised me that they managed to get so much faith from their pantheon. Okay, can we kill the horseman? Probably not. I think I'll just wait. I don't want to give Attila the kill. So we'll wait one turn and then we'll have 3 units for the attack. And maybe someone will do a little bit of damage to the horseman during this turn. Okay, next I think... you want to give me incense? Oh yeah, sure. I'll definitely take incense. Ramses finished Petra. Yeah, he can have that. Petra is horrible. It's one of the things that really deserve a buff in Vox Populi. Most of the time I'm talking about things that would deserve a nerf, but Petra is really too weak. And there we go, this is what we wanted. Great. Oh, there is a little bit of science. And now we just have to get more. Somehow. We'll send these 2 guys to Memphis, and I think we'll just declare and kill some units around Memphis that give us some science. We are down to 24 turns. We'll still get the production from Brussels, so it's still too early to start chopping down the forest. And what did we get? Barbarian camp. That is too far away. Fortify. This is a little bit better. Actually, great. Because that should be 84 science if we kill both the horsemen. Oh, council. We need science. A lot of science. "24 turns, 21 turns on military theory. They're meeting more and more city-states. Yeah. This is why I usually reduce the amount of city-states on the map, and I should have done it here as well. Just way too many there everywhere. Was a city-state, right? Holy crap, Denmark is aggressive. Check Venice. Oh, they managed to get actually, they managed to get pyramids and Stonehenge. Can we see if they are building Great Library? We should be able to see that if we check our capital. Or maybe not. Usually when you start building wonders, you can see it around the city. But for some reason, Great Library isn't here. Sucks. I thought that we'd be able to maybe get some information this way. Never mind. But I'm pretty sure even Great Library used to be visible. Never mind. I'm just surprised that Venice get 2 wonders. That's like runaway Venice. I've never seen that before. There is our reward, so now we are in 1720. Yeah, we will be able to kill those horsemen, so we should still be fine. If we get the Great Library before we finish military theory, that would be really bad. That would slow us down so much. Okay, more science. And I think we are strong enough to start attacking the horsemen right away. Can hit this one, start building the mine. And what is this guy doing? I could try to send him down. See if we can get this camp. I would have to go through Jerusalem's territory, but I don't really care. Okay, I'll manage to finish Mausoleum. Don't really care about that one. Oh, really? Oh. I think the Spearman will have to go back. And yeah. I'll wait, we'll move closer next turn and attack. Discipline. Discipline is good. We'll have to get some garrison units. Let's get... I mean, it's so many units. I'm thinking if I want to get archers as garrison units. Well, I definitely want at least one archer, so let's buy him. Down to 16. Excuse me. Fine. We're 16. I think... How much money do we? 143. Never mind. I didn't realize that I may have to buy the forest. Let's send the worker anyway. He needs 2 turns to get there, and hopefully in those 2 turns we'll somehow get enough money to buy the tile and start chopping down the forest, because we have 2 more barbarians at least that we can kill, and that will shave off quite a few turns from military theory. And Attila ended classical era. That's bad news. Demand Honda as usual. Nope. You can actually play it safe and move back. Down to 12. Can go to Nobamba, I think. So we'll have a garrison. The chariot archer can be garrison here for a while. You'll stay where you are. I have the money right now. Okay, go. Okay, that's too far away. For gold, that is useful. Let's actually wait. I didn't want to risk losing the camp, one of the city-states. This is good. And improve horses next. And we finished another worker. Yeah, we can get another one. Start working on the forest. Well, didn't really expect to get the camp too close to, or it was too close to Denmark, so it was very likely that they would take it. Hmm. No, 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 no. I wanted to get that one. I'm not even sure that I can get this one. Boring. Do I risk it? We are down to 9 turns. Still not enough. Damn it, this guy would make such difference. Wait. Done with the farm, so let's build another farm here. Sure that we are working the tile. And next 45, 45. Yeah, I'll delay the attack on Memphis a little bit, get some extra tax before that. Two turns. Show a turn this way. And 7 turns. So basically by chopping down the forest, I would finish the library at the same turn as the military theory now. And I don't even have to work the extra production. Just checking the tile assignments because 52 turns seems to be quite a long time. Much as I would like to get... Actually, wait, we should get the library free. That solves my problem. So Caravan to finish another city-state quest, then Herbalist to speed up the growth a little bit. It won't be much, but at least something. And where is this camp? Okay, don't have to worry about that one. Who needs orders? You need orders. Yeah, you're fine, keep moving. Okay, so now we just need 7 turns. Then we get the Great Library. Hopefully no one steals it in 7 turns. Move. Declaration of friendship with Yawata ended. Don't really care, he didn't have any money. Oh, that's not bad. 3 hours. We'll take both these camps. And what is Denmark doing here? Well, with 2 units, I think they're just scouting. But still don't like it. Are they at war with anyone? With Spain and Carthage. Yeah, so it's quite unlikely that they would declare on us. Oh, and Ramses is getting frisky. Okay. Because Denmark is pretty busy. Might actually be able to take Heliopolis back. And maybe even liberate the city-state. Look at that. Another... Actually, 2 cities that Denmark captured. Holy crap. But now everyone around him hates him, so hopefully together they'll be able to slow him down at least. I'm honestly more afraid of Attila, who has... or who doesn't have that many people around him, right? Because to the north and to the west, he doesn't have any AI neighbors. Okay, well, I'll just keep going. I don't really do anything about either of them right now. Next. Oh, definitely start working on those horses. Let's make sure. 3 turns, 4 turns. Nope, that's wrong. Or barbarians. Okay, don't have to worry about that one. Now we can continue. Bratislava under attack. Yeah, sure, we will get some influence by killing that camp. Fortify. How much money do we have? 360. Get another archer. So that we have garrison in all cities. We are getting happiness and culture from that, so definitely worth it, and we need those units anyway. Carthage peaced out. That's bad news for Egypt. 45. And you are too late, stupid Mayan horseman. Okay, one more turn. Hopefully we don't lose the library now. Oh, actually, only shaved off what? 3 turns? Wow. It wasn't nearly as effective as possible. We are missing 4 production. Hmm. That's unfortunate. So hopefully we won't lose um, the Great Library on the next turn. And now, usually I'd go for philosophy, so it would be like fishing, sailing, philosophy, then go for oracle, but oracle's been nerfed. It still gives quite a lot of culture and science, free temple and illiteracy reduction, good stuff. And um, even gives a little bit of science, not much, it's just +1, but still, science is always good. But I think that with the extra military unit cap, it might be a good idea. Try to get the Terracotta Army. He'll be losing the science from Oracle, but who says that we can't get Oracle after Terracotta Army? But there is also the flat culture from the Terracotta Army, so that's nice boost. And by getting all the free units, we will save some production or gold that we would have to invest into those units otherwise. So let's see, and we'll get walls along the way, which is always useful. Watermill will be useful. And arena is useful as well, so why not? Ah, damn it. We'll probably lose this camp. Okay, Bratislava sees Great Admiral. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Actually, looks like there is water on the map. Okay. But I still think that getting a Great Admiral will be quite difficult in this game. Embassy, yes. And there's the library. Good. This will be close, but we get the kill. They can't spawn reinforcements. That's fine. The camp is gone. But we can still at least kill the hand-axe. Are you done with your farm? Yep. Are we working the tile? We are not. That's something I want to improve as soon as possible. How much money do we have? 220 turns for this guy. What about this one? 7 turns. Yeah, I think we'll send this one when he is done. And there's free mathematics. Good. So now we have access to catapults, skirmishers, and hanging gardens. But I won't even try hanging gardens this time, because I think it'll be pretty much impossible getting them if they are still available. They're available, but there are multiple saves that have mathematics for quite a while, especially Pakal. So yeah. I expect the Hanging Gardens to be finished any turn now. I'm actually surprised that he didn't finish the Hanging Gardens already. Let's see, how many social policies does he have? Oh, hey, he sucks. It's only 3 social policies, that's the reason. How many social policies does it need? 5? No, 4. But still, we might be able to build it. Hmm. And do we get Hanging Gardens? I could just cancel both these things and focus on Hang Gardens right away. Let's see. Attila, you have 5. Holy crap, he has 5 social policies. And he entered through writing, right? We have embassy with him. So he can't build the Hang Gardens. Venice also entered through writing. And who else is in the classical era? Not sure, but I think we should have a pretty good chance on Hang Gardens, surprisingly. Yeah, let's go. Do we have the time? Definitely. Cool, let's try it. Still not 100% sure that we can get the Hang Garden, or that we will get Hang Gardens. But hey, definitely worth a try. And look at that. Oh, are you sure that you want to do this, Attila? Look at the value. Dude, why don't you have any money? I would so do it if he had enough money. I don't really care about the luxuries. No. Yeah, I'm not ready, but... This gives us another reason why we want to attack Egypt. We have what? We have 3 units in position, potentially 4, 5. Still not enough. We need those cats. Let's get cats, and then we attack Egypt. Because with strength 7, even if he builds walls, still 1 catapult will crush Memphis. 74 catapults are what? They're pretty cheap. They are what, 500? They've been discounted as well in this patch. They used to be 650. So we are pretty close actually. We are making 30 gold per turn. So we should have that catapult in no time. And I think off camera I'll even check like viable trades. Maybe try to speed things up and get 2 catapults. Then I would send what? 1, 2, and 3 spearmen. We'll need them against the war chariots. 2 catapults, 2 chariot archers, and maybe 1 archer. And use all of that against Memphis. Take those luxuries from Attila as a bonus. But this also means that we will need a settler. We need like too many things. Until 1 turns for a settler, that's a long time. Oh, Granary Herbalist. Don't need more science right now, because we are already behind building wise. So if we just keep getting more buildings, we won't really get any advantage from that. Okay, just discovered Siam for Belgrade. How does it look like? They're on 0. I did so many things for them. And we lost the kill, man. Kinda expected that. But we did so many things for Belgrade. And so for some reason we have been losing influence like every turn. Oh, and we also want to take Hanoi at some point. Oops. I just realized. That will be a pain in the ass. Oh, interesting. Go for Hanoi first or Memphis first. Well, we definitely need those catapults for both. And I think I actually want Hanoi first before they can fortify. I think I will go catapults, Hanoi, then Memphis, then get rid of Sweden. And that sounds like a plan. Let's quickly check if there's anything important here. I want to see... Where is he? Here. Trade embassies aren't. He doesn't have writing. Can we see somehow which tech he took to enter industrial era? I mean industrial classical era. I don't think so. So that's a potential terracotta army builder. But well, we'll see about that. We are done for today's episode. So I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. Until then, have a good time. Bye bye.